The Yankees ended their road schedule in the regular season with a 7-1 victory over the Orioles in Baltimore, and they take 3 out of 4 this weekend. They now head into their final off day of the season. They're just 2 games behind the Blue Jays for the AL East lead. So let's talk some Yankees baseball. We're going to do it with the sports anchor and reporter for New York One News. Her name is Stef Manisero, and she joins me now. Steph, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah, always good to see you. Pleasure to talk some New York sports with you. We're going to talk some Yankees baseball. And Steph, it was a big day for Ben Rice on Sunday. 4 hits in the game against the Orioles. The big one, obviously, being the go-ahead grand slam in the top of the 10th inning. What have you liked about his development this season at first base or behind the plate? And do you think he's a player that you believe can produce for the Yanks in the postseason?
Well, clearly his manager, Aaron Boone, does. He said after the game today that he is really emerging as a true middle of the lineup guy. He is hitting the ball so hard. I think only probably Judge and Stanton are hitting the ball harder at this point. And you look at some of the advanced stats, and they show that Ben Rice's numbers should be even better than they actually are. I think he's just, you talk to anybody who knows him, and they love the development in just one season that they have seen out of this kid. Of course, he provides so much flexibility. I think he is just proof that if you're producing at the plate, they're going to find a spot for you in the lineup, whether he is, playing first or catching. He's doing it well, and especially against lefties, he's a big bat in this Yankee lineup.
Yeah, he is. I mean, there's also a way, Steph, you could look at him now and say he's a sort of unsung hero in this lineup and the way he's produced in his first full season in the bigs. Do you look at him as that kind of guy, the unsung guy that now you think can produce in the postseason in the middle of this lineup?
Yeah, I think he certainly can. He's proved that in the big moments he can. I mean, look at today's game alone. I think this is the perfect example of the Yankees' story all season long. They're either all hitting or none of them are hitting. And so today, Ben Rice proved that he could be the guy who can hit when no one else is hitting, right? The first 9 innings of the game today, they had 5 hits as a team. 3 of those came from Ben Rice. Then in the 10th inning, 5 hits again, including his grand slam. So he proved today that he could be that guy to step up when, I guess, until nobody else was able to in the 10th.
Yeah, no, he absolutely proved that today. We'll see how it goes for him moving forward. Now, on the pitching side, Cam Schlittler, strong again on the mound, gave up 1 run in 5 in the 3rd innings. And then the bullpen, they put up zeros, which Yankee fans have to feel good about. But should they feel good about the team's entire pitching right now as they're inching closer to a playoff spot?
I think you talk to Yankee fans, and this is kind of the part of the team that makes Yankee fans really nervous, makes us sweat, right? Is the bullpen. The starters have looked really good. You said Cam looked really good today. Good bounce back for him. His last outing, 4 runs, 5 walks. Today, 3 hits, only 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. So a good bounce back from him. He's been so impressive in what he has been able to bring to this rotation so far this season. A lot of poise out there for such a young guy too on the mound. You said it, 6 relievers today, no runs. That's always good. Devin Williams has looked really good over the past month and a half, but he definitely has to earn back the confidence in Yankee fans because he had plenty of blown saves earlier in the season that Yankee fans are not going to forget anytime soon. Things got a little dicey again in the 10th. Feels like the bullpen is always going to make Yankee fans sweat, but they were able to pull it out today. I think if they can, have their rotation go 6 innings, 7 innings maybe, and have their bullpen guys hang in there, they could be they could make a deep run.
Yeah, it could be very interesting for the Yankees pitching as we head to the postseason. Okay, so the Yankees off day on Monday, but they're going to open their final homestand of the season on Tuesday. So coming to the Bronx this week are the White Sox and the Orioles, who the Yankees just faced. What are you going to keep an eye on with the Bronx Bombers over their final 6 games of the season, where their magic number to clinch a playoff berth is 3?
I think they just have to keep doing what they've been doing, right? They've been the best team in baseball for a month and a half now, and that's because they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? You look at the White Sox and the Orioles on paper, and yes, those are games that the Yankees should be winning, but you saw you just had 2 really strong starters from the Orioles this past weekend series, so nothing is given on a baseball field, right? Nothing, you can take nothing for granted, I guess I should say. And you got to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat, whether it is the final week of the regular season, whether it's April. And I know Yankee fans are doing a lot of scoreboard watching at this point. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox, of course, have a big series. Things are very tight. in not only the division, but also that AL wildcard race. So a lot to watch for and just a week left to go.
No, good point there. Division's still up for grabs. There still is a chance for the Yankees with 6 games to go. They're 2 back of the Blue Jays. We'll see what they can do over the final week of the season. That is Stefanie Manisero. Check her out on New York One News. She is the sports anchor and reporter for them, doing a fantastic job covering New York sports. Steph, we got to do this more. Always good to see you, my friend, and we will talk some more New York sports again. Thank you.
Dexter, thank you so much for having me. Great to talk to you.